All right, number four, John Brown. So John Brown is a radical. So a radical is somebody who believes something to the extreme. Okay, and he is a radical abolitionist. So again, an abolitionist is someone who wants to get rid of slavery, and he is radical. Like he is ready to do anything he can to get rid of slavery. So here's his idea. He decided that he was going to go steal weapons from the United States government in Harper's Ferry, Virginia. Today we call it Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, but West Virginia did not exist then. And his plans were, I'm going to go steal these weapons, and then I'm going to give them to the slaves. And once they have weapons, they're going to fight for their freedom. That was his logic, right? So he raids this, what we call a federal arsenal. Federal means national. Arsenal is where we keep guns. So he's going to raid or go into this federal arsenal, these weapons owned by the United States government, steal them, and give them to slaves. Virginia is a slave state. And he thinks we're just going to start an uprising. They're going to fight for their freedom. There's more slaves than free men. They're going to win. I understand his logic, but it didn't work out. So he did these things. He raided the arsenal. He attempted to arm the slaves, but they did not react the way he thought they would. They were a little like, dude, I think I might get in trouble for this. No. And so it didn't work out. He was put on trial. He was convicted of treason against the United States government, and he was hanged. He died. So again, we're getting closer. The Civil War is going to start in 1861. And so in 1859, that division's getting bigger, right? The North, we're sort of split in this. Some people are like, we should not be using violence to settle this. We've got to talk about this. Other people said, yeah, it's about time. We've got to start taking a stand. If it means we have to die for it, we're going to die for it. So they were sort of split. The South viewed this as a conspiracy against them from the North, right? That this is what you're willing to do. You're willing to arm the slaves against us. We are your fellow countrymen. This should not happen. So it was definitely a divisive event, both in the North and between the North and the South. But John Brown sort of sets this spark off of this might be where we're going, right? So we had the idea of Bleeding Kansas with violence. Now we have John Brown. People are really starting to worry that we might be headed to war.